Did you know that at one point in time, the beauty standard was to look like a powdered donut? And I'm saying these women would literally use poison on their face to achieve this beauty look. Welcome to episode 1 of Weird Beauty History with Zach. Today we're going to be diving into the Victorian era. So if you're not very familiar with this time period, it's when Queen Victoria reigned supreme of Britain from 1837 to 1901. During this era of Britain, there was a lot of political change and apparently a lot of social change. And I know it was really big on like the different classes. So there was like really rich people, and then I believe there was really, really poor people. But today we're going to be diving into the weird and the wild beauty trends of the Victorian era, and I don't think you're ready for this. So while our beauty industry today is worth over $100 billion, at one point in time, the women from the Victoria era actually had to keep their love for makeup and beauty a secret, because at that time, only the actresses and our sex working women were the only ones who were known to wear makeup, so it was just ultimately looked down upon. We definitely did not have any Jaclyn Hills in this era, because the women would actually hide their beauty products in secret prescription bottles that weren't easily like seen to see what it was, and then also they would make a lot of toxic concoctions in their kitchens for their beauty products that just were not good for their skin. I just feel so bad for women from this era that just wanted to feel beautiful, that they were actually putting toxics and chemicals and honestly ruining their skin and their health just to feel beautiful in secret. Now you're probably wondering what these women used to achieve that powdered donut ghostly look. It was actually products that contained arsenic and lead. To also achieve the pale kind of translucent look, these women would take blue pencils and actually color in veins on their hands and arms, and would even go as far to use leeches, those nasty little sucker things from the lakes, to make their veins even more noticeable. And if you think those were weird, we're gonna dive into our last topic, and I think this one is the weirdest. I know all of you, especially my gays, remember Lady Gaga's VMA's 2010 meat dress. While in our society, while this is a fashion statement, in their society, this was actually a beauty trend. To actually prevent aging, these women would sleep at night with a piece of raw beef across their face or other animal fats, and I just think it's so gross. I could not do it. That's gonna be all for this episode, but I hope you enjoyed exploring weird beauty history with me, and I'll see you on the next one.